On November 29, 1970, a father and his two daughters were hiking through Isdalen, a rugged valley near Bergen, Norway, when they stumbled upon a horrifying sight: a burnt female body lying on its back between large rocks. The discovery marked the beginning of one of Norway's most enigmatic and unsolved mysteries, the Isdal Woman. Authorities were immediately puzzled by the scene. Her hands were clenched in an unnatural position, suggesting she had suffered an extremely painful death. Nearby investigators found personal belongings, including 2 plastic water bottles, a silver spoon with its identifying marks scraped off, traces of burnt paper, and a few sleeping pills. Despite a thorough investigation, the woman's identity and the circumstances of her death remain unknown to this day, but by using forensic science, FBI profiling techniques, and intelligence analysis, we'll examine the clues and attempt to piece together who she was, what she was doing in Norway, and whether her death was murder or something more sinister. The woman's body was completely burned, but investigators noted a distinctive smell of gasoline, suggesting an accelerant has been used. Sleeping pills and soot were found in her stomach, indicating she was still breathing when the fire was set. Nearby, her personal belongings were neatly arranged, but all labels had been removed from her clothes. The silver spoon found nearby had a brand scratched off, preventing tracking. This indicates a strong attempt to erase her identity, suggesting espionage, an organized crime hit, or a calculated suicide staged to appear suspicious. A break in the case came when authorities found 2 abandoned suitcases in Bergen's train station, which matched items found on the scene, and inside were wigs, stylish clothing, and luxury beauty products. A prescription for eczema cream, but the doctor's name had been removed. A notepad containing coded messages, later deciphered as a list of travel dates and locations. There were no personal identifications whatsoever. The coded messages suggested she traveled extensively across Norway, Belgium, and Germany, using at least 8 different fake identities with multiple passports. Each passport had a different name, nationality, and background story. Traveling under different identities is a classic espionage tactic used by Cold War spies. Multiple wigs and disguises point to something avoiding detection, and the coded messages suggest secret meetings or intelligence drops. So theory number 1, was she a spy? The Cold War was in full swing at this time. Norway was a NATO country, which is strategically important. The Norwegian Secret Service investigated whether she was an intelligence operative. No country ever claimed her identity despite her extensive travels. When forensics experts examined her burned body, they found at least 50 sleeping pills in her stomach, suggesting possible suicide. There was soot in her lungs, providing she was alive when she was burned, and her dental work was done in an Eastern European style common in the Soviet bloc. No defensive wounds or signs of a struggle, which is highly unusual if she's been attacked. The Soviet KGB was known to dispose of assets through staged suicides, so if she was a double agent, she could have been silenced to prevent detection. Norwegian intelligence covered up findings implying high-level political involvement. So, was she assassinated? Her body was arranged in a way to stage for a random crime, but the high number of sleeping pills would normally render someone unconscious, not burning alive. There was no sign of fuel canisters or lighters nearby, suggesting someone else started the fire. In 2016, a team of forensic scientists used isotope analysis on her teeth, tracking her origins from France or Germany. However, her exact identity remains a mystery. The more recent investigations uncovered possible witnesses who recalled seeing the woman with mysterious men in suits, leading to speculation about arms dealing, espionage, or even an elite cult involvement. She was likely in her 30s or 40s, highly educated, and from a wealthy background. She was not in distress before her death, suggesting she either trusted her killers or knew her fate. The level of secrecy surrounding her case implies government involvement. So, his final theory, was this a cover-up? The Norwegian government sealed her case files for decades, preventing further investigation. But why? Possible reasons is she was involved in arms deals, or she was a high-level intelligence operative who was exposed. Her death was politically inconvenient, requiring a quick cover-up. Unanswered questions are: why did no country claim her body? Why did the Norwegian authorities shut down further investigation? And if she was a spy, who was she working for? And why was she killed? Despite 50-plus years of investigation, the Isdal Woman remains a ghost. But with modern technology, DNA testing, and crowdsourced research, the truth could still come to light. So what do you think happened to the Isdal Woman? Comment below and follow us for more deep dive investigations on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube. Full video breakdowns available exclusively on all of those channels. Let's uncover the truth together.